everybody, happy Thursday. My name is Amanda, and while some of you know me, most of you don't. So I'm about to release my January resource toolkit today, and I wanted to walk through what is all in it. This is a resource toolkit that is very month specific and is provided to my insiders. What is this? It is a way to allow you to take a lot of that workload off your plate in finding ways to connect with your community, your staff, and your families every single month. I know that's one of the most fun parts about being a director, but the time it takes to really plan some of these things out is hindering people from actually being able to make the connections that they want to make. So that's what this January resource toolkit is all about. What it comes with is a staff learning spotlight. So every month I focus on some best practice in early childhood education and find a way to make it really accessible and visually appealing for staff to learn. It comes with pre-written newsletter content for the director, as well as an example of a classroom-specific update. And then the meat and potatoes of this is some fun and unique holidays to celebrate every month. So when I say holidays, I don't mean religious holidays. I know that every center celebrates differently. So these are more about those fun things that you hear about. I think in January I read that there was like National Measure Your Foot Day. There are some very, very weird ones in there. But what I do is I comb through and figure out what are some of these that make sense in the early childhood field that could also allow directors to really connect with their staff or do something fun for their families. And then I put together all of the resources you need to make it happen. So to start, this month our staff spotlight is on the art of observation. So I always give a director overview, what is the importance behind observing in the classroom, and then I create a really fun staff printable. And the point of this is, once again, easy, digestible points to allow staff to slowly learn more and new techniques throughout the year. This is an example here of my pre-written content, a message from the director, and a classroom-specific update. Once again, you can copy and paste this. I recommend copy pasting and then making your own edits to this, but it takes all of that foundational work off your plate. Then we have the fun meat and potatoes of it. Fun and unique upcoming holidays to celebrate. So what I do is I list a list of different things that you could celebrate. Do not choose all of them. That would be so much work. But depending on how much time you have and depending on what your center enjoys doing, you could pick 1, 2, maybe 3 in certain months. And then I have the resources to help you make that a success. So January 8th is actually National Show and Tell Day at work. Did you know that? Very specific holiday. Also a fantastic opportunity to connect with your staff. Even if you just send out a group message, a group email and say, hey, it's National Show and Tell Day. Take a picture at home of something that's important to you and write a sentence on why it's important so we can learn more about each other. Really simple way to connect. January 10th is National Houseplant Appreciation Day. I am a big proponent of real plants in the classroom. And so part of the newsletter I recommend putting in is asking parents to donate a live plant for their child's classroom. So what you can do here then is use this printable, the benefits of plants in the classroom, and hang that up or include it with your newsletter, a supporting piece to celebrate National Houseplant Appreciation Day. January 13th is Make Your Dreams Come True Day. And what does that mean? That means we can lean into the new year with your staff and families. So some of you may have not had your annual reviews yet, and that's great because I have goal setting for your staff. Once again, I always include a director overview. How do you set goals? How do you hold them accountable? But then I also make the printables that you can use in your center. So now I have a printable for staff, how to set 2025 goals. It also comes with a worksheet, 2024 reflections, and a 2025 goal worksheet for them to complete. These are all to help them set their professional goals and for you to do it without a lot of work. If you've already done those annual reviews but really want to focus on more of that personal side of your staff development, what about a vision board? Once again, how to do this from the director perspective, and then a printable for the staff. Here's how you make a vision board, and here's a little template for you to do so. Really fun ways to connect that isn't all about work. One more piece on goal setting. It's not typically this heavy on goal setting. However, with the new year and with some of these celebrations, this is a great opportunity to use that to your advantage. So I also have a how-to on family goal setting. This would be something fantastic to keep in your newsletter. what I did was a goal setting made simple for families. And it's a guide. How do you set goals as a family? Many parents probably haven't done that yet. I know they're young kids, but it doesn't mean that you don't have to include them or shouldn't include them in some of these goal setting conversations. I also then have printables. I recommend doing a family goal, a personal goal, and a giving goal. So it has printables with worksheets that you can provide your family on all 3 of those goals. Once again, all of this is done for you. All of this is included in that insider membership. Then January 15th is National Bagel Day, and one of my favorite printables, on Wednesdays, we eat bagels. So even when it's something simple like that, I try to take the work off your plate, so all you have to do is order the bagels. I even include fun suggestions like different ways you might be able to get discounts on bagels or even for free. So while there are so many resources I release every single month for my insiders, this is one of those that I take days to create, and my goal is to get this to as many directors as possible, because this is where the fun in your job comes in, is connecting. And so if I can do all the heavy lifting and you just get to do the connection piece, how much better would that make your day? So for all of my insiders, it is released below. And for anybody else, please feel free to check out my insider subscription. I would love if you would join us. Lots more to come this next month, including some fun things that we have for the year ahead. Thank you.